Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So now you may be thinking, because I'm about to do a Seattle report, right? Well, Dan, what does Seattle have to do with me? I don't live in Seattle, blah, 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 blah. It's actually a warning to you. If you let your city turn blue, or your state, this is what this type of news coverage you can expect. Because understand, mainstream media is in bed with the leftists, BLM and Antifa. It just is what it is. I said it. It is what it is because it's true. They can't prove I lied and I didn't lie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over the last few days from Saturday and read you the headlines from our local news app, right? And then I'm going to tell you the real story they're not covering. So, Log Cabin Road will not be extended. Fourth Washington resident charged in U.S. Capitol breach. Of course, they'll cover that one. Scenes from a snowy Saturday morning in Des Moines. Cooking on a budget with Metro Parks Tacoma. The hunt is on for treasure in Tacoma. SR-18 blocked by semi-fire at Tiger Mountain Summit. The capital city must be involved as the state shapes big plans for the Capitol campus. Kent uses official Twitter account to insult Tacoma. Clover Park kids, Ken, some chick, I don't know. Super liberal, it looks like. $10 million bail set for last suspect in death of Camille Love. That was 2010, so 10 years ago. FBI arrests final suspect in 2010 Tacoma murder of 20-year-old Camille Love. Bills Towing Incorporated abandoned vehicle auction. Winning numbers drawn in match 4 game. Home run barrage, you get it. So I scroll through all this, right? And my God, I think I'd have to read you a lot more headlines. What's not being covered and what you could actually look forward to. Should you go into this whole liberal mind state and think that's all there is? Sorry, I got one of those little pop-up things. So, what's not being covered is that Saturday night, we had a major snowstorm this weekend. Nothing was moving. Well, Dan moved because you got to do, if you want a successful business, you got to do what 99% of other business owners aren't willing to do. You got to do it. So, I moved, but I have big SUVs because, my daddy taught me to drive big trucks. Always have a big snow truck, especially when you live in the Northwest. So, what's not being reported is that Antifa and BLM blocked in the Seattle East Precinct and blocked it in with the stated goal of so they couldn't answer 911 calls. Now, that should be making national news. People should be going to jail. Think about this, right? You're calling the police hoping for help. They can't get out of their precinct because BLM blocked it in with snow and ice. They can't move. So now your kid's in danger. Somebody's attempting to break into your house. And help's not coming. And if you're Seattle, you're probably a liberal, so you don't have a gun. What are you going to do? That's why the Second Amendment is so important. And even if you don't agree with all my Second Amendment stances, it's important for you to have a tool in your house, preferably a firearm, to be able to defend you and your family. So like I said, we offer that at Cushman Tactical. You want to sign up for lessons, we also offer emergency first aid classes. That's another class you might want to get. Because imagine you're in downtown Seattle. Let's not even say it's a home invasion. One of your loved ones is having a heart attack and you don't know CPR. You're going to need that training. But this shows you what the news covers, the liberal news. They didn't even mention it. I got it off another source. And there's pictures and everything on that source. That's why I say find alternative news outlets. Don't depend on Fox. Don't depend on CNN. Find those alternative news networks. Tim Pool is a great resource. He's been an amazing resource for me. That's not the one I got this from. But this is what they don't report this, and they're not going to, because they're going to shade and protect BLM. How many lives were lost Saturday? You're trying to get home from work. You go into a ditch. Because up here, when it starts to snow like this, most people tend to carpool a lot. So you go into a ditch, one of your coworkers is banging their head against the windshield, and they're not responding. It could be anything. They don't care. They don't care. So Black Lives Matter and Antifa, if you're part of that shit, you can stop feeding me your bullshit ass fake narrative. You don't care about people. You care about your agenda. I've been saying it from the beginning. All they care about is their agenda. They don't actually care about people. They don't care about people who don't help their agenda. They're not for all justice. They're for agenda justice. So take that how you want. Dan really don't care. And, as always, like, subscribe, share. Do what you got to do. And remember, these people are not watching out for you. They could give a shit less about you. So, thank you.